The Klang Valley Mass Rapid Transit, or KV MRT, is a 51 kilometers rail-based public transport that will be the backbone of a new sustainable transport system. Due to their proven track record in tunneling underground, MMC Gamuda KV MRT Tunneling Sendirian Berhad was awarded the largest work package by the government to design and construct the 9.5 kilometers underground works for the KV MRT Sungai Buloh Kajang line. The underground tunnel goes from the north portal in Semantan to the south portal at Maluri. The tunnel connects 7 underground stations: Museum Negara, Pasar Seni, Merdeka, Bukit Bintang, Tun Razak Exchange, Cochrane and Maluri. Before any tunneling works were carried out, the station boxes and launching sites were prepared. Tunnel construction sites were cleared and hoarded according to strict public safety and guidelines. Utilities such as water and gas pipes, electrical and communication cables at sites were relocated. At every site, detailed soil investigations were carried out to determine the ground conditions. Each station or tunnel shaft has its own retaining walls, built according to local soil conditions. Museum Negara, Pasar Seni, Merdeka, Pudu and Bukit Bintang are all located within the Kenny Hill Formation and hence use the diaphragm wall construction method. For sites located within the Kuala Lumpur limestone formation soil condition, secant bore piling construction was used to build the retaining walls. These sites include the Inai Shaft, Tun Razak Exchange, Cochrane and Maluri. At all sites, monitoring works are conducted daily on nearby buildings to ensure that the structures are not affected by the construction activities. Public safety and concerns on the project are also a priority. An effective PR and communications team is ever ready to interact with the public and stakeholders. These engagement programs help the project in receiving support and cooperation from the public. The 9.5 kilometers tunnel was bored using 8 tunnel boring machines or TBMs. 3 earth pressure balanced TBMs were used to tunnel the Kenny Hill Formation soil condition, while 5 variable density TBMs were used to tunnel primarily in karstic Kuala Lumpur limestone formation. The variable density TBMs are the first of its kind in the world and is a result of combined initiatives from Malaysia's tunneling experts from MMC Gamuda and Heron Connect of Germany. This special-purpose machine was designed to tackle the difficult soil conditions found in the karstic Kuala Lumpur limestone formation. The factory acceptance test for the first TBM was held at Heron Connect's factory in Schwanau, Germany on November 19th till November 21st, 2012. The test was successful and the first TBM arrived in Malaysia at the end of January 2013 at the Cochrane station. Assembly of the first variable density TBM took 5 months to complete and it was launched by the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak on 30th May 2013. The first TBM mined a total of 4.4 kilometers from Cochrane towards Tun Razak Exchange, Inai Shaft, Bukit Bintang, Pudu Shaft, Merdeka and completed its drive at Pasar Seni. This is the longest drive of the project and it has built 3,039 rings. Along the alignment approaching the Pavilion Mall, the ground conditions changed to the more stable Kenny Hill Formation. To accommodate these ground condition changes, the TBM underwent a mode conversion from a slurry-based machine to a dry muck mode. Pipelines from the TBM were dismantled and a conveyor belt was installed to transport the excavated material out. TBMs on this drive encountered ground anchors left from the construction of the Pavilion Mall and frequent intervention stops were required. The TBM successfully passed under the Bukit Bintang station and broke through the Pudu shaft on 16 October 2014. It was then relaunched towards Merdeka. Extra precautions were taken as the TBM was mining below an existing tunnel. The TBM faced no major problems and broke through the Merdeka station on 4th January 2015. TBM was then pulled through the station and after 3 weeks relaunched towards Pasar Seni. On 11th April 2015, the machine broke through for the last time at the Pasar Seni station. After the last breakthrough, TBM retrieval works were carried out and completed on May 2015. Pasar Seni Station is a retrieval area of 4 TBMs. 2 earth pressure balanced TBMs were launched from Semantan North Portal in June and July 2013 towards Museum Negara and Pasar Seni. Each TBM mined a total of 3 kilometers and built an average of 1,825 rings. Both TBMs first broke through at Museum Negara on December 2013 and January 2014. They were then pulled through the station box to start mining towards Pasar Seni. After mining for 7 months, the 2 TBMs broke through the Pasar Seni station on 21st and 29th October 2014. The second variable density tunnel boring machine was launched from Cochrane in July 2013 and headed towards the Tun Razak exchange. After 6 months and mining a distance of 1 kilometer, it broke through on 9th January 2014. It had completed its drive and was retrieved and sent to a refurbishment plant located at Pusing Perak. Here, the TBMs underwent maintenance work. TBMs were being cleaned and the components disassembled for storage in preparation for future projects. The 5th and 6th TBMs were also launched from Cochrane in September and November 2013, both heading towards Maluri South Portal. The drive was over 1.8 kilometers with more than 900 rings built. On 8th and 24th April 2014, both southbound TBMs mining from Cochrane broke through. The 7th TBM arrived at Inai Shaft in September 2013 and took 2 months to assemble. The task was extremely challenging due to space constraints. The TBM began mining in November 2013, and as it mined forward, remaining parts of the TBM were lowered into the shaft and attached to the mining machine. The TBM mined towards Bukit Bintang, Pudu Shaft, Merdeka and Pasar Seni. Whilst on Jalan Bukit Bintang, the machine underwent a mode conversion from a slurry mode to a dry muck mode. On 18th October 2014, the TBM successfully pushed through the Pudu Shaft wall. The TBM had completed its drive and was dismantled. The 8th and last TBM arrived at the Pudu Shaft in February 2014 and began mining on 5th May the same year towards Merdeka and Pasar Seni. The machine has built a total of 863 rings and mined a distance of 1.2 kilometers. On 6th October 2014, the TBM broke through at the Merdeka station and was pulled through and relaunched 2 weeks later towards Pasar Seni. On 3rd January 2015, the TBM finally broke through at the Pasar Seni station and was dismantled. As the tunnels were completed, first stage concreting was carried out for all tunnels. Work was done gradually for each tunnel and it was finally completed on September 2015. After completion of the first stage concreting, the tunnels are equipped with mechanical and electrical components.
What we have inside the tunnel now is M&E works, which is a pipe installation, bracket installation and also the cable installation. And the remaining work now is just the tunnel lining cleaning and that's it.
On November 2015, the tunnels were handed over to subcontractors to proceed with the track installation. Cross passages were also constructed between the tunnels as an escape route in case of an emergency. There's a total of 8 cross passages inside the tunnel between Semantan North Portal and Pasar Seni Station. The structure of the cross passages have been completed and installation of the door and mechanical and electrical fittings are currently ongoing. A tunnel link was also constructed between the Inai Shaft and Tun Razak Exchange, and it has already been completed in October 2015. The Museum Negara station is located in front of Museum Negara underneath Jalan Damansara. Work on site started in April 2012. The station box was built using a top-down construction method and has only 2 levels, the concourse and platform level. Once the roof slab was completed, excavation works began and construction of the concourse commenced, followed by the platform level. Once all structural works and the roof slab was completed, the station was prepared for the next stage of traffic diversion.
The purpose of this traffic diversion stage 3B will be for the construction of the plant room site.
The plant room is only 1 level and the roof slab construction has been completed. The plant room area was then backfilled and the road was diverted for the next phase. Construction of the concourse slab proceeds underneath the roof slab. At the station box, the overtrack exhaust or OTE ducts were constructed and completed above the train tracks for train ventilation purposes. Mechanical and electrical components were installed and the block walls construction for station's architectural finishes are currently ongoing and is targeted to complete by April 2016. Located at a popular tourist area, the Pasar Seni station footprint includes the structures of UO Superstore, Plaza Warisan and Klang bus terminal. Demolition of these 3 buildings took 6 months to complete. On Jalan Tun HS Lee, road diversions were carried out to include the area into the construction footprint. Using a semi-top-down and bottom-up construction method, the station consists of 3 levels: concourse, plant room and platform levels. All main structural works have been completed. Work continues for the platforms, permanent columns, staircase, lift core area and equipment room. Block walls construction for station's architectural finishes is also ongoing. Roof slab construction is currently ongoing with 90% completed. Backfilling works for the roof slab started in July 2015 and is currently on 60% progress. In the future, this station will connect with the Pasar Seni LRT station via a paid link bridge.
The paid link bridge entrance is an overhead bridge linking directly from the MRT concourse level to the existing LRT stations. Currently, the foundations of the paid link consists of micropylene is under construction.
The Merdeka station construction area measures 1.85 acres. Work on site started in April 2012. 4,000 tons of steel was used to form 6 layers of struts that spans across the 32-meter deep station box in a top-down construction method. The station box consists of 4 levels in total: platform, plant room, lower concourse and upper concourse levels, and was built in a bottom-up method. Base slab construction for the platform level was completed by end of April 2014, followed by removal of the lowest level of struts. Once the struts were taken out, the construction of the remaining slabs proceeded for the plant room, lower concourse and upper concourse levels. A load-bearing tower scaffolding was used to support the construction for each slab. The slabs were constructed in 7 panels, and the final level, the upper concourse slab, was completed by April 2015.
We already completed our platform slab, our lower concourse slab and also upper concourse slab. We are also completed our tunnel ice construction and our roof slab, which is left only 2 panels out of 7 panels.
Permanent columns and platform walls were cast and has been completed.
Currently, the key activity is the block works construction. This block work activity will already commence since July, and we need to lay up to 102,000 blocks for this station.
The Merdeka station will interchange with the Plaza Rakyat LRT station. A link is currently under construction.
Currently, the progress of this walkway is about 40%, which is strutting work has completed, and now we will commence the excavation work in order for us to link with the LRT station.
The Bukit Bintang station is at the junction of Jalan Bukit Bintang and Jalan Sultan Ismail. Construction of the station box is being done in stages to ensure traffic flow is not disrupted. Once one section of the station box was completed, the road was realigned to allow the next phase to be carried out. A top-down construction method was being used. The Bukit Bintang station consists of 4 levels: concourse, upper platform, plant room and lower platform. Construction for all levels have been completed. To support the completed slabs, permanent columns were cast. Overtrack exhaust or OTE ducts and block walls construction for station's architectural finishes started on August 2015 and is currently ongoing. The site parameters of the Bukit Bintang station has been extended to include a larger underground subway link. The work was being done in 5 different phases and is now currently in the 4th phase. The Tun Razak Exchange Station is located at the junction of Jalan Tun Razak and Jalan Kampung Pandan, right beside the Tun Razak Exchange. The station box is the largest and deepest and will connect with future KV MRT lines. Control rock blasting together with a surface miner was used to excavate the station to a depth of 45 meters. The Tun Razak Exchange Station was being built in a bottom-up method and consists of 6 levels: the lower platform, lower plant room, upper platform, upper plant room and concourse. Currently, construction of the station is at its final level, the concourse level. Formworks are erected to support the construction of the roof slab. The Cochrane Station site has the largest construction footprint, which measures about 14 acres. Work started on site in May 2012. Control rock blasting was used to excavate the site down to 30 meters in depth. The Cochrane Station was the launching site for 4 TBMs. Once all TBMs were launched, station construction began. A bottom-up construction method was used to build the 4 levels of the station: the platform, concourse, lower plant room and upper plant room. All structural works for the station have been completed. As the area was backfilled, a ventilation building was constructed above the completed station box. Station internal features such as the OTE ducts have been installed.
For the 6 months, the works that have been carried on is actually on the architectural and building finishes work, namely block work, plastering, painting and M&E works.
Located in Cheras, the Maluri MRT station and the integral crossover box measures 9.14 acres. Due to its location at a busy dual carriageway, the station box construction is done in stages. The Maluri station consists of 2 levels, the platform and concourse level. It was constructed using the bottom-up method. The platform level has been completed, whereas the construction is still ongoing for the concourse level. The station permanent features have been constructed, such as the columns, staircase and lift core areas.
The station are progressing well. All the progress are on target. Major works that we are constructing now is RC works. And the next immediate milestone that we will have to achieve is handing over of track access.
For the past 6 months, various site visits were carried out at the underground stations. Organizations such as the Water Association of Selangor, Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya, SWAN, visited the Cochrane site on 12th May 2015. On 21st August 2015, the Human Resources Minister, Datuk Sri Richard Riot Anak Jain, visited the Tun Razak Exchange Station to present MMC Gamuda KV MRT Tunneling Sendirian Berhad with the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, DOSH's 5-star rating for the safety and health management system implemented on site. Apart from the site visits, safety campaigns were also done frequently in order to promote a safe working environment and discipline to the workers. On 12th June 2015, a height safety campaign was held at the Tun Razak Exchange and Maluri Station. As of October 2015, the overall completion of the underground works is at 85%, with the tunnelling works complete. All teams from MMC Gamuda KV MRT continue to work closely to attain the highest standards and best engineering design.